Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to replace the car battery on my E63 AMG. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Drive Talk Cars. My name is Ben, and if this is your first time checking this out and you want to learn more about DIY, repairs, modifications, and other car related things, start now by clicking that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Alright, first thing we're going to do is put the hood in service mode, which is essentially just pushing it all the way up. I love that feature. If you haven't seen my top 5 features that I like for this car, go check that video out now. It's up in the corner there and down in the description. But anyway, getting back to the battery, come close. Alright, so if you're not familiar where the battery is, it's right here on the passenger side, right in the front. There's 3 clips that hold this black piece in place. So there's one clip there, one clip in the middle, and then one clip on the other side. So once you unclip it, then you just lift it up and remove. Lift it up and remove, and you expose your battery. Alright, so you have your positive terminal here. Oh no, that broke. I guess that been broke. But anyway, you have your terminal, your positive terminal here, and your negative terminal there. Okay, so once you have the cover removed, you use a 10mm socket to go over the nuts on both terminals. And I don't know if this is supposed to go in there like that, but it really does fit in there nicely. All right, so now that you have both connections off both terminals, there is a port right here on the side. It's a drain port. You want to unplug that before taking the battery out. It just slides out. Tuck that underneath there somewhere so it's out the way. All right, as you can see, there is a bolt down there. 13mm is what I'm using to loosen that up, and it's basically holding on a clamp. You can't really see it now, but I'll show you when I get it out. That holds the battery in place, that way it doesn't move when you're driving. So just using an extension and a regular ratchet, I'm gonna loosen that up. Once again, it's not tight. All right, so got the bolt out, got the bracket, and that's what's holding it in place. All right, so now that the battery is free, we can just take the handles and pull it straight up. All right, as you can see, there is the battery tray, and the battery just rests right on there, and that little plate goes right here. The bolt goes right there, and the plate goes across the bottom there. All right, so let's install the new battery. So as a side note, when you have your battery, you never want to store it on the concrete itself. That will drain your battery prematurely. So always, if you have to place it on the ground or store it somewhere, store it on something that's off of the concrete or off the ground. That way you don't come back to a dead battery. But let's go ahead and get this in the car. You want to put it in there with the post facing out towards the front of the car. Positive on the right, negative on the left, or you can say positive on the driver's side, negative on the passenger side. Before you connect it, let's secure that bracket at the bottom. All right, so we got the positive on the driver's side, negative on the passenger side. All right, so let's put the plate back down there. All right, so let's put the plate back down there. Put the screw back down there, or the bolt, I should say. All right, now you got the bolt back in there, tighten that up. And you just tighten it enough to where it doesn't move. It doesn't have to be super tight. There we go. All right, don't forget your drain tube. All right, there's a hole on the side here, right there. Just push it in there. There you go. All right, so once you got that in place, attach your positive terminal first. Make sure it's seated all the way on there. All right, then we take our 10mm, tighten it up. Make sure that has a good connection. Then we put our negative on there. I don't know if you heard, but things started to become active because now you have a live car. Tighten that up. All right, there you have it. Your new battery is installed. If you have this cover, you go ahead and reinstall it. Just identifying what side is positive at a glance real fast. All right, so now all you have to do is replace your cover. First clamp, second clamp, third clamp. Now you're in business. All right, so if you didn't know, there's a little door right here. You open that, and this is what you would attach your jumper cables to, or your battery charger, or your trickle charger, or whatever you have it. There, the negative post is there, or ground. That way, when you put the cover back on the battery, you won't have to take that off. You could just work from these two things here. So that's just a little side note if you didn't know already. All right, so there you have it. We have successfully installed a new battery into your car. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Click on the description down below for additional videos, as well as the videos that's coming up now. And until next time, I'm out.